Hey everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Saurav Verma and we are going to start a new mathematical series. This mathematical series will be helpful for those students that are preparing for CBSE, ICSE or other state boards, that is they are in 11th or 12th class. In this series, we will cover various mathematical topics like sets, trigonometry, matrices, algebra and all that. So first of all, we will start with the topic sets. Sets is the basic building block of mathematics. So without any further ado, let's start with the definition. Set is defined as collection of well-defined objects. Now here, the word well-defined is very important. Some collections in which objects are well defined. Well defined means, we suppose you have two persons A and B and they are told to collect some objects. If A and B both have same collection, then we term that collection as set. Let's understand this more with an example. Suppose you take collection of first 10 natural numbers. Now first 10 natural numbers, they start from 1, 2, 3 and so on up to last number will be 10. Suppose person A lists this collection, he will get 1, 2, 3 up to 10. Similarly for B also it will be again the same 1 to 10. That means this collection, it is a well defined collection. Hence it forms a set. Similarly, if you take second example, collection of vowels of English alphabet. Again, in this collection, the objects will be A, E, I, O and U. And this will be same for every person. That means this collection is also well defined and hence it also forms a set. Next, if we take collection of good cricket players in India. Now we need to find that if it forms a set or it does not form a set. See, good cricket player, for some person good cricket player can be Rohit Sharma, for some other person good cricket player can be Virat Kohli and so on. That means this collection in which the defining characteristic is good cricket player. Now this good is not a well defined word. That means this collection is not a well defined collection. Hence it is not a set. So it does not form a set. On the other hand, suppose we take collection of cricket players with more than 20 international centuries. That is the fourth example. Here we are defining the collection as collection of cricket players with more than 20 international centuries. This is a very well defined property. Only a few selected players will be in this collection. So hence it is a well defined connection. That means it forms a set. So I hope with all these examples it is clear the definition of well defined. A few things that we need to note, few notes. First is the objects are also called elements or members of the set. That means these three words, objects, elements, members, they are synonyms, and we will frequently use this word element of a set. Next is every set is represented by capital letters. That means to represent any set, we will use the English capital letters, suppose X, capital Y, capital Z, and so on, A, B, C, any other letter. And this is the standard notation, we will follow this notation only. Elements of a set are denoted by small letters. The elements that belong to the set, they are denoted by small letters, suppose small a, b, c, x, y, z, etc. So for representing the set, we use the capital notation x, y, z. For representing the elements that come in the set, we use the small English letters a, b, c, and so on. If suppose a is an element of set capital A, we write it as A belongs to capital A. This is a symbol that represents belongs to. And similarly, if A is not an element of capital A, this means A does not belongs to capital A. So this symbol represents belongs to, and this symbol represents does not belong to, and we read it as A does not belong to set capital A. So now we have understood these topics. Now we will see how to represent a set, that is the representation of a set capital A. To represent any set, we have two methods. First is the roster form, also called tabular form, and second one is set builder form. So first of all, let's discuss roster form. In roster form, the set is represented by listing the elements of that set that come in the set. That means by listing all the elements of the set, and these elements, they are separated by commas, For example, if we take set of first 5 natural numbers, we will write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one thing need to remember that any set, the elements are enclosed in the curly brackets. So this is the set, suppose we name it as capital A, and this set is represented by listing the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is the first 5 natural numbers, and they are enclosed in curly braces. This is the standard notation, like this. So this representation, it is of the form roster form. Here we have listed all the elements separated by commas. Similarly, for set builder form, in this set builder form, we represent the set by listing the property by which the set is defined. That is, by defining the property Px that the set holds. That is, suppose the set is capital A, we write it as all those elements x such that property P of x holds. We read it as all those x such that property P of x hold. That means here we will write down the formula by which we are calculating the set A, and this representation will be called the set builder form. Suppose we take this example. Here we are taking first 5 natural numbers. That means we can write it as A is equal to x such that, first these are all natural numbers. So x is a natural number, comma, and x is less than equal to 5. So this is the set builder form. Here we have defined the property by which x is coming in this set, and these two sets, they are both the same set. The only difference is here it is represented in the roster form. Here this set is represented in the set builder form. Now we will discuss some commonly used sets. First is set of natural numbers. This is a set obviously because all natural numbers is a well defined collection. That means this forms a set, and this set will be like this. It will start from 1, next will be 2, 3 and so on. It will go on and up to infinity. Now the representation of this set is standard, and we write it as capital N like this. So this is a standard notation for the set of natural numbers, capital N. Next is set of integers. Set of integers, this set will contain elements like -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this is again a set, and it is represented by the letter capital Z like this. Next is set of rational numbers. Here we have the collection of all the rational numbers, and it is represented by the set builder form x such that x is equal to p upon q, where p comma q, they are all integers, they belong to Z. Moreover, q is not equal to 0. This is a representation of the set of rational numbers that is equal to capital Q. And lastly we have set of real numbers. This is basically the whole number line and represented by capital R, that is equal to -infinity to +infinity. All numbers are included in this. So these are all standard sets which are commonly used, which we will be using in the subsequent lectures. With this topic I will end my lecture, and in next topic we will study about the subsets, the finite sets, equivalent sets and so on. Thank you everyone.